Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. This is Monica Love at the Love Messages. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're going to be looking at your reading from the 15th to the 22nd of June. This is going to be a general reading, so it's not always going to resonate with you every week. However, if it doesn't resonate with you this week, check your other signs. As I do mention, we're going to be looking at your challenge for this week, the overall energy and the overall energy of your person. I want to mention to you that these are general readings, okay? Not going to resonate with you every week, but whatever energy resonates with you, take it, and whatever doesn't, just leave it, okay? All right, so Capricorn, what's taking place for you from the 15th to the 22nd of June? We're going to look at your challenge this week. Ooh. There you are. So you want to talk. You have something to say. King of Pentacles. Okay, so we're going to be looking at your challenge this week, your overall energy and the overall energy of the situation. Ooh, what's going on, Capricorn? You got the Three of Swords. Pain, heartache, pain. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on? Are you in pain, Capricorn? What is going on? Okay, let's see. Now, if those cards pop out again, maybe confirmation for us. Okay, let's see. Okay, so your overall energy for this week is the Eight of Wands. Your challenge for this week is the Hangman, and your overall energy, well, the overall energy of the situation is the Ace of Cups. Okay. Quite interesting energy we have here. Okay. So your challenge this week is the hanged one here. The hanged one. Your challenge this week is kind of, a couple of things. The first thing is trying to look at things from a different perspective. You may be used to looking at things a certain way. Now is the time to look at things, one, from a different perspective and kind of not be so quick to take action. I feel your overall energy is wanting to take action, okay? The Eight of Wands is action. It is the card of travel. It is the card of communication. It is the card of fast movement. But Spirit is kind of trying to warn you here that maybe rushing to do things is not the greatest thing to do this week. Okay. The overall energy of the situation is the Ace of Cups, which is telling me that there could be a new relationship on the horizon, new offer of love, a new connection that can present itself this week. There's some sort of new opportunity here when it comes to the emotional sentiments of the way you feel towards someone, the way somebody feels towards you. We have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So I highly, I highly recommend. I strongly feel here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment card with the Queen of Cups, it's almost like you're realizing that in order to have this new beginning, there's a need to kind of realize that this is a new beginning for you. Some of you haven't realized this. Maybe, you haven't really got the signals or signs that it's a new beginning. For some of you, you're still kind of focused on working hard and focusing your energy in a different place. So the energy hasn't really been focused too much on this new beginning yet. I feel like it's something that it's kind of made an appearance for you, but it's not something that you've really kind of worked on or you've been kind of focusing on yet, but you will be doing this. This is something that you will be doing. The Six of Wands and the Knight of Swords with the Three of Pentacles is talking about a need to kind of cooperate, but there's also a sense of urgency here, okay, with the Knight of Swords. It's almost like a lot of you are trying to rush into this situation because you feel like by rushing into this situation and having this new beginning is where you're going to get your confidence back. You're going to get your mojo back. Oh, I'm going to get my mojo back. I'm going to get my confidence back. But there's a reason why Spirit is saying, you know, you kind of need to take a back seat. And we're going to figure out why Spirit is saying take a back seat, because you want to know something, Capricorn? Like if I saw this energy, okay, for myself, I would go for it. You know, if I knew that this new beginning that was going to happen for me was going to be this great, I mean, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Eight of Wands, you have the Three of Pentacles. I mean, what more do you want? You have the Queen of Cups, you have the Six of Wands. These are all very positive cards. And you have Judgment. This is something that you're realizing. This is something that you're like, okay, wow, this is good. But Spirit is saying, hold on there. Take a step back. Don't be so quick to rush into this. And there's a reason why Spirit is saying that. And we're going to look more deeply into that. Okay? All right. So the first card we're going to clarify is this. Let's clarify this Judgment card. I feel like the Judgment card is connected to this new offer of love, new beginning. For some of you, it's either a new connection or it could be a renewal within a connection that you're already in. Let's clarify the Judgment. Oh, wow. Okay. So you got the Judgment card here twice. So you are really having this kind of like realization that you're ready to cooperate and move forward. You're ready to do whatever you need to do in order to have this new beginning. Okay, that's great. So let's see what else. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah, so here's what you need to be careful of, and I knew this was going to come up. You have the Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Fool card clarifying the Knight of Swords. I feel like if this is something that you rush into haphazardly, Capricorn, it really could have some consequences to it, okay? There's a need to kind of figure out how to balance things within this new beginning. The Fool card here is quite interesting because when you look at the Fool card here, pardon me with the, give me one moment. Okay. So the Fool card here, we see, you know, Alice in Wonderland, she's with her cat and there's a hole there and she's ready to jump in that hole, but the hole doesn't look too appetizing. It doesn't look like something that, you know, first of all, you know, a normal person wouldn't want to just jump into a hole. It's almost like jumping into a ditch or jumping into some dark crevice into the ground. It's like, this is something you really got to think about before you jump into it, because you also have the Seven of Swords here. So this is about really getting clear on what it is that you want before jumping into this connection, because a lot of you are looking at all of the great things that can happen within this new connection. You're looking at all of the, oh wow, this is, it's almost like, you know, when you start something new, it's amazing. You only look at the positives and the plus. You also have to be discerning. This is about being discerning when it comes to a new situation that you are going to be entering into. You're entering a new phase, a new phase. And, you know, with the lunar eclipse that's going to be happening in your sign in July, the old cycle is dying out. Whatever old cycle you found yourself in, that's completely over with and done with, and you're ready for this new beginning. But you also need to be discerning. What does discerning mean? It means really being you know, thinking about the future and thinking about, you know, the things that you don't see. This is why the Hangman's here, because it's talking about you looking at things from all different points of view and different perspectives, and not just rushing into this because it feels good right now. It may feel good right now, but also think about how things can develop over time within this situation. Okay. Okay, so let's clarify the Ten of Wands, because the Ten of Wands is kind of this energy that's sitting on the side here. We want to see what this Ten of Wands is about. I mean, this new beginning seems very promising, but at the same time, yeah, you know, just be careful here. Okay, so the Ten of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the King of Wands. Some of you are worried that if you don't put a lot of energy into this connection, it may not sustain its potency or its vibrancy. This is about you feeling like you have to overdo yourself. And I feel like this is not the case. This is something that's gifted to you from the universe. You have a gift from the universe, but what Spirit is asking you to do is to be very discerning in this situation. Don't feel like you have to overwork yourself within this connection or this situation. A lot of you think, oh, I have to do this, and this in order for me to have this. No. This is yours already. This is a gift from the universe, okay? This new connection, this new renewal, it's either a renewal within a connection you're already in, or it could be a completely new connection altogether. Whatever it is, a lot of you feel like you have to overwork yourself in order to have this connection. You have to like prove something. You know, Six of Wands is like, I have to prove that I'm worthy of this connection. No, you don't, because it's something that was gifted. The Ace of Pentacles is about a gift, an offer. And it's usually from the divine, because we see the cloud and we see the hand. It's not really a person that's giving this. It's the energy from the cloud. It's the energy from above. It's the divine energy. And then you have that Judgment card again, and you have the energies looking up. So this connection is actually something that was gifted to you. Excuse me. It was something that was gifted to you from the divine. But a lot of you feel like you have to overwork, or you have to put in more into it. And this is where you have to be careful, because you don't want this person that you're starting new to see you as, you know, trying to overdo yourself. Because when people overdo themselves in a situation, sometimes it leads to the Seven of Swords energy, which is, oh, maybe I can take advantage of this person. Not to say that your new person is going to do that to you. I'm not saying that. But what I'm seeing here strongly is that, you know, there's a level of, you know, just putting too much energy into this, and you kind of have to look at things from a different perspective, you know, multiple different perspectives. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about this new beginning that's happening for you. I hope that makes sense, Capricorn. I don't want this reading to seem like, you know, this new person is like deceptive. I don't feel that. I just feel that you really have to look at things from a multiple different perspectives and not rush into this, because some of you, again, you're rushing into this with the Eight of Wands. And there's a need to kind of just not only just, I'm not saying don't be optimistic, just be discerning, you know. And if you don't know what the word discerning is, because I know that's a very big word for a general audience that watches this, just look up what the word discerning means, and it will make a lot of sense to you. The Ace of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles, which is your energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so yeah, so this new connection here, this is something you're fighting for. You want this. You're like, I want this. I'm ready to go for it. I want to do it. A lot of you see that this new person that's entering in your life really matches your energy. It's somebody that you really, you see things working out very positively, but you're fighting for this. It's almost like you're putting in all your energy and effort into it. And it's kind of like, Capricorn, fall back. You don't need to overdo yourself for this new connection when it's already divinely orchestrated. This was already divinely orchestrated. There's no need for you to kind of, you know, I see you like, I don't know where I can get the words to explain this, but it's like you're almost forcing this situation to a point where it's like you feel like you have to put in all this work into it to make it work, when you don't. Maybe do a couple of things here, be cooperative, be sweet, be nice. This is the Queen of Cups energy. This is about you getting into the Queen of Cups energy, sensitive, kind, sweet. But at the same time, it's almost like, I feel like when it comes to love, you're treating it as if it's a job. Why? You know, you could do what you want to do, but I feel, you're just putting in too much here, and this can cause a little bit of an issue. All right. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Another thing, too, you have to be careful of, if you're moving very fast, this is a week of Mercury retrograde. You don't want to be moving and solidifying anything this week. And this is just from my astrological background. It's, again, these readings are not here to tell you what to do. They're more here to guide you. And this is speaking volumes, because a lot of you have encountered somebody new that you're smitten by them. You're like, this person's amazing. I see myself maybe possibly even being in a long-term commitment with them. But the way you're going about it, you have to be careful, because some of you are treating this as if it's a job rather than, rather than a love connection. Okay. We got the Queen of Cups, clarifying the Queen of Cups, okay? We have the Four of Wands, and we have, the Nine. So Spirit is trying to tell you the way you're going to get what you want, because a lot of you want this. You want this connection. You see this person, you're like, this is the one. A lot of you see this person, whether it's a new person or a person that you're already with, you're like, I know this is the one. This is the person that I want. I'm ready to pursue it. Spirit is saying what you need to do. Here's the advice. The Queen of Cups is the advice for you here in the middle of the reading. You have the Nine of Cups, you have the Queen of Cups, and you have the Four of Wands. In order to be happy and have this happiness and celebrate the happiness, there's a need for you to become sensitive. A lot of you, again, like I say, the way you approach this relationship, it's almost like a business. You're approaching this as if it's a business. The way you talk to this person, the way you approach this person, it's very business oriented, and you're fighting for it. And this sometimes you can come across a little bit desperate. I'm going to be honest with you here. Some of you are not going to like that. Monica, are you calling me desperate? I know you're not calling me desperate. Well, hey, listen, this is what the reading's saying. I'm just the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what Spirit is telling me to tell you, which is Nine of Cups, your happiness, Four of Wands, celebration, Queen of Cups, being sensitive. So there's a need for you to come into this connection and realize, in order to win this connection and have what you want with it, which I feel like you're already there, this is just a minor thing that you should change, is how you approach the connection. So the way you approach it is going to be in a way of being sensitive, being kind, being open, being loving, showing that you can offer this cup of love to this person and still be calm about it. Okay. Like look at this Queen of Cups here. Look at how she's like, oh, hi, yes, I'm offering my love to you. And she looks so relaxed here. She's not overworking herself in any way, shape, or form. She's like, I'm beautiful. I know I am. Six of Wands. I'm beautiful. I don't need to rush in. And when you sit back and you're like that, like when you sit back, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. When you kind of sit back and know your worth, this is about really having somebody determined to be with you. So instead of approaching this connection in a way where it's like, okay, I'm going to approach this like a job. I'm going to do whatever I can. I'm going to put my all into it. Be careful with putting your all into something that has just started, is what this is saying. The Queen of Wands here and the Knight of Swords. Look at how this person is rushing in to see the Queen of Wands. She's kind of like, I know who I am. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. I know who I am. And your person is going to like that even more, because you're not desperate. You don't have this vibe and energy of being desperate. That's something that you're going to be changing, I feel. And this is a very strong message. You all know, if you're new to my channel, you may not know this, but my channel is very real. It's very raw. It's for those of you who really need a message to avoid making mistakes. And I think this is a big reading focused primarily on knowing your worth. This is about knowing your worth this week. I know my worth. I don't need to rush in. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. This is a divinely orchestrated connection that's coming in for you, and it looks beautiful. I mean, look at that overall energy, Ace of Cups. Hello. It's a very beautiful energy here. So Capricorn, to sum up everything within the reading this week, we're talking about looking at things from a different perspective. The Hangman energy is about looking at things from a different perspective, not taking action. The Hangman is in a position, the Hanged One is in a position of not being able to really move. The Hangman this is your challenge this week, is to look at things from a different perspective without acting on it right away. Let's clarify this Hangman. Okay, 10 of Wands. Yeah. So this is about looking at things from a different perspective when it comes to the energy you are going to put into this connection. 10 of Wands is energy of putting work in. How are you going to put the work in? Are you going to kill yourself and try to prove something to this person? Or are you going to sit back pretty and just say, oh, sure, I'm going to offer this love to you. You know, this is all about how you're approaching this. Okay, Ace of Cups. Let's clarify. Yeah, the Moon card. So there's a lot of things you don't know about this new connection, and a lot of it has been revealed in this reading. But there's still going to be things hidden from you. A lot of you are like, well, what's going to happen between us? Well, I'm not going to tell you that, because I mean, this is what you need to know right now. The Moon card right now is like, Spirit is saying, listen, I'm not going to tell you everything, because then there's no mystery there. And that doesn't become fun if you know everything. But the bottom line here is, don't move too quickly. Know your worth. Don't feel like you have to fight hard for this when you basically already have it. You already have this connection. Like I said, it's divinely orchestrated. The 8 of Wands, we have the 6 of Cups. For some of you, there's a person from your past that's still trying to get in contact with you when you're starting this new beginning. Okay. So this is what I have for you. We're going to be pulling your Miracle card. For some of you, you have someone from the past trying to get in touch with you or get back with you during all of this. So just an FYI for your knowledge only. Okay. Let me shuffle the cards here and then randomly pull. Okay, let's pick this one here. Okay. By the way, my eyes were closed. I know you can't see my face, but my eyes were closed when I pulled this card. It says overcoming fear. Okay, overcoming fear. And the message is, I will transcend every loss. So for some of you, you're letting something go, or you have let something go. This is about transcending that. And others of you, because things that maybe didn't work out in the past, you feel like you didn't put as much effort into something from the past. And this is why you may be overworking yourself in this new energy that's taking place. So just be careful of that. I hope this reading was helpful for you, Capricorn. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.